All right, this might be a odd or different or long type of video, but I wanted to make a video showing all the trails that we had made and cut into this property. And then we just took out the two Can-Ams and went riding. So I have a 19 Renegade XMR 1000R, and then my stepdad, he's got a 15 Outlander XMR 1000. I'm running the Terache Aztex XLs. They're 30 by 9s on a 14, and he's running the Swamp Forces from XPS, also 30 by 9 on 14s. We did a lot of work down here. Open this all up. Open up a lot of trails here. We had to level out these sides here for the mule and for the little two-wheel drive Wolverine that we have. All right. Ooh. About busted my rear end on that. So you can see when we were building this up, we had buried this log in there, but we just had a lot of rain. And my other video, this is the creek that was just full free flowing all the way through, and it was up over my knee for water depth, and now you can see it's barely up at all. Let's get up here. So all of this here was thick wooded, like what you're seeing right here in front of us, and we cut all this up. Most of it was with an axe. Some of the bigger trees were a chainsaw. Like this guy right here finally came out to widen that trail. But you can see all the trees and stuff that we cut down to make a path through here. More piles. Just piles and piles and piles. Here's where it starts getting a little soupy down here. And we do have another trail that leads off this way and is going to lead straight ahead right here into this mud hole. But you can see that tread there's the XPS Swamp Forces. So that's how they work. So they're a really smooth riding tire because of the amount of tread. And then you can see the tread pattern there for the Terache Aztex XLs. Now, this didn't exist as of a couple days ago. So I opened this all up, made a little thing that goes down, and it's just a little hard pack trail for the mule, and again, the two-wheel drive Wolverine. But this stuff is for the Can-Ams. It definitely gets nice and thick in here, that's for sure. It's nice being able to have these type of trails to ride on and be able to have some fun. Let's see what these are looking like down in here. There's just some soupy mess down in here, that's for sure. Now originally, all right, someone shooting a gun over here. Gotta love that about being in the country. So originally, up ahead, the trail just kind of died off and ended. So we had made this, and it goes up and loops and comes back through this trail. That was really our only trail that we had over here. We ended up opening it up quite a bit more. Now right here, this stuff gets, I don't know if the camera picks it up, but she gets nice and thick down the side of here. If I can get my foot back. I'm not gonna walk all these trails because there's probably a good, I don't know how many 100 yards more, probably 300-400 yards of trail, but wanted to get over here to this hill. So this tree right here had fell down. We cut this up so you can see some of the remaining bits of it, but this trail was blocked. And now we have this hill here. I don't even know how tall this thing really is. Turn the camera up some here. But this goes up and we cut a whole another big trail way back into here. It goes down and loops around for now. I want to show you what we're trying to work to. So I opened this one up Thursday. So now you got downhill that way and downhill this way. Big loop up back that way. Gonna eventually have a trail that leads down into there. That would be a lot of fun. You can see this tree. Big old boy. So we had to open this all up. And again, this is just for a nice hard packed trail. The mule, two-wheel drive Wolverine can get through it nice and good. Old hunting stand there. That thing hasn't been used in I don't know how long. So this whole section coming up looked like this stuff on the left. So it was just thick, real thick, but we cut all of it wide open. You can see a lot of our stuff here all the way around. Just piles of brush. We had found a lot of barbed wire back here. And I got cut a couple places by that barbed wire. It used to be used for cattle, but cattle haven't been on this property in decades, so time to get rid of it all. I like this tree, how he overhangs and gives the mule just enough clearance to get through. This takes us back to that original split I was showing you, which a little bit of stuff, but the mule and the Wolverine seem to handle it pretty fine. This trail, we originally came from over this way. Here's our split off, and there's another mud hole that we're gonna open this trail up right here. But for right now, we opened all of this. I have to say, after watching what the trail looks like, again, you can see the Teraches right there, and then you can see the swamp forces. I really can't tell which one tears it up more. Seems like the Terache, since they don't touch a lot of the ground, they don't tear it up as much. It's like all these holes that you can see, all of this are the swamp forces here. Now this section here, we had to pack this in. This was where one of the other videos I posted was about 8 inches of muck. So we just been hard packing it in, trying to make a nice little bridge here to get across. All of this was, again, just heavy wooded. So we cut a hole through all of this. This trail is the only one out of all of them that we opened up using the tractor. Got a bush hog and backed it up through a lot of this stuff, and then chainsawed or axed out all the bigger things that we couldn't really get to or get out. Now this area gets a little soft right here. I know I hammered it in here earlier. You can sure see where I went through. And again, you can see the swamp forces right here versus the Teraches. It's kind of neat seeing how different of a tire they are. But I will say these Teraches, they ride really well on trail. The only negative I've heard is if you're an asphalt rider, which I'm not, so I could care less about that. Y'all just let me know if you want me to make some videos. I can find the GoPro, get it out, and make some videos of us riding back here and stuff. Not sure what all y'all are into, and come to my channel to watch, but just leave me a comment and let me know, and we'll see what we can do. Make it entertaining. We're almost back to the other side of the creek. So we cut this all in because it now ties into all of our other set of trails on the other half of the property. It's about a total of 66 acres, which obviously we don't have trails through all of that, but coming up here, I'm gonna move this rock out of the way that I noticed when I rode through earlier. Try not to bust my tail on this. All right, that was a lot better. Now these people over here, they have cows, and they'll usually come out over here into this field or pasture, one of their mini pastures. I don't see them out right now. Well, we got this other decently sized hill here. Getting my cardio in after doing all this logging and stuff today. Camera flattens everything out quite a bit. I'm sorry for it being so shaky. We have that trail there. It goes up that big hill, and then at the top cuts right. It sprouts into about 3 other trails there. What's cool is when you're up here, you can really see how far down that creek is. It's a good, I don't know, 150 feet up that we just went up this hill. So again, sorry if I'm a little winded. Now this is where we'll come and we'll use this to shoot off of there. And just up here, we'll do it too. This is another one of our trails. Cuts down through another little creek and goes up that hill. It ties into that other trail I just showed you a little bit ago. Old barn. Not sure what we're gonna do with it yet. Right here is our other area. We'll come up here and shoot guns. I don't think we have any targets out there right now, but we'll put targets down across over there and shoot handguns across. Which again, we can make videos of that too if you want. Then we open back up here. We got another side trail that cuts through over there. We originally started this video up at the front of that barn up there. There's the back of the house here. But yeah, let me know what else y'all want to see and we'll make some more videos for y'all. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good day, y'all.